Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
Anything that's got any kind of value in the mail just isn't showing up.
Missing mail is making a lot of people angry in small-town North Dakota. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. Someone from Wyndmere contacted our Whistleblower Hotline asking us to find out what's going on.
They say packages, birthday money, and important documents are being opened and sometimes stolen. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson investigates.
Just about everyone here in town has had some sort of issue with their mail. I spoke with over a dozen people who've had either lost or stolen birthday cards, graduation cards, or paychecks. It's a problem that's been going on since May, according to victims. Those victims didn't want to go on camera since it's a small town and fear what might happen.
Anything that's got any kind of value in the mail just isn't showing up.
A truck driver tells me he's lost thousands of dollars in revenue because important documents never came. Another man says his bank statements were delivered, but someone opened them first. A few families tell me money from birthday or graduation cards just disappeared, along with packages.
The girl said she had $200 some in makeup in there, and it never showed up. And UPS could show where it was scanned into the post office with the same.
People we talked to have complained to the post office and reported it to officials, but say they want answers.
Yeah, somebody needs to stop it and find out who's stealing the mail, and whoever's stealing the mail needs to be charged to the full extent. I mean, it's a federal offense. And we're not just get a slap on the wrist and lose your job.
I spoke with the U.S. Postal Service, who said they're aware of the issue and they work closely with law enforcement and the Inspector General and say they're going to work with every customer who's been impacted. In Wyndmere, North Dakota, Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
This story came to us on our Whistleblower Hotline. If you would like us to investigate something suspicious or concerning in your community, call 237-6576 and leave your tip.
Good Samaritan Society in Arthur, North Dakota is the talk of that little town for the wrong reasons. The nursing home's last inspection revealed several deficiencies, including force-feeding medication to residents, not answering call lights, and not keeping the residents hydrated. A representative for the facility sent us a statement saying, in part, Good Sam Arthur has filed a plan of correction, and they're now compliant with state regulations. Go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story for the full 52-page report listing all the deficiencies along with the facility's correction plan.
1 out of 4 kids report being bullied throughout any given school year. It's a startling statistic, and this month draws attention to the problem. October is National Bullying Prevention Month.
A Moorhead mom recently contacted our Whistleblower Hotline. She says her daughter has been bullied for years and the school hasn't done anything about it. Valley News Team's Giovanna Simic has our story.
Bobby Holbrook says her 10-year-old daughter has been dealing with bullies for the past 5 years.
Today she came back home from the bus stop and said, Mom, this girl's gonna, said that she's gonna beat me up.
As a kid, Holbrook was bullied, and she says she doesn't want her daughter to go through the same torture.
I've been bullied in school too. That's why I'm scared to hang out with people.
She's talked to school officials at Allen Hopkins Elementary, but according to her, nothing is being done about the problem.
They'll keep on working on it, and still they talk to the kids and Layla, and it keeps on going.
I reached out to the principal at the school. He said he couldn't comment on this specific case, but he told me the school has a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to bullying.
We don't accept bullying. It's not something that we take lightly by any means. If it's continually happening, there are consequences.
And they try to do everything they can to solve the problem.
We want to work together with the teacher and work together with the parents about trying to get it to stop.
I want my daughter to actually be safe, to actually ride the bus to school and back home and be safe at school too.
In Moorhead, Giovanna Simic, Valley News Live.
Holbrook adds if the problem continues, she'll have to speak with the school district about solving the problem.
Police are still searching for a suspect they say stabbed an Olmsted County employee at his desk. The victim is a 50-year-old man who Rochester police say works as an IT specialist assigned to the sheriff's department. Despite being stabbed several times and losing a lot of blood, he was able to radio in for help after the attack. Investigators say at the time of the attack, the building, for the most part, should have been closed. So police are unsure how the suspect got in or if they were inside before the doors closed. Police say this doesn't appear to be a robbery or anything of that nature. The victim was transported to St. Mary's Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
Officers are looking for a suspect in an assault investigation. Police released 2 surveillance pictures, hoping that someone can identify the individual. The assault happened Sunday night in Grand Forks. Now, if you know anything, you're asked to call 701-787-8000 or submit a tip on the Tip 411 app.
2 East Grand Forks police officers are being credited with saving the life of a man whose car slid into a water-filled ditch. It happened at 4:50 Sunday morning, just 4 miles east of East Grand Forks on County Road 19. A 21-year-old man was on his way to work when he slid off the road and into the water. Detective Tony Hart says water was within a foot of the car's ceiling when officers arrived, and the victim could not break the window from inside the car. Officer Alex Shelkey used his baton to break the car window and, with help from Officer Eric Berman, pulled the man to safety.
Big opportunity for people with big ideas in the Northern Valley this weekend. Startup Weekend at UND is offering everyone the chance to turn your idea into real business. It's a chance for everyone to pitch their big idea for a new business, and once the group picks the best ideas, all kinds of mentors and experts will be on hand to get the business off the ground in one weekend.
The individuals come up with business plan, action items, how do we bring this idea to market, so really going through the entire process of marketing strategy.
If you'd like more information about Startup Weekend, or if you'd like to register, we have a link to it online. Just go to our website at valleynewslive.com and click on this story. Voters in the Central Cass School District said yes to an $18 million bond issue aiming to handle student growth. 60% was needed to pass. 62% of today's voters said yes. The plan now is to build an elementary school addition for a multi-use space for both use by the school and community. It would include a theater and auxiliary gym. This was the 3rd time voters were asked to decide on a proposal. This referendum is tied to another $8 million through private fundraising. We're told that half of that has been raised. And an anonymous donor pledged $1 million contingent on the district raising its fundraising goal.
Hurricane Matthew hit Haiti's southwestern tip with howling 145-mile-per-hour winds today, tearing off roofs in poor and largely rural areas. The hurricane also uprooted trees and left rivers bloated and choked with debris. Damage in the hardest hit part of Haiti appears to be widespread, but because of poor communications, blocked roads and washed out bridges, the full extent was not immediately clear, nor was the number of deaths.